guys, it's Keegan from the Backdoor mission. Thank you for having me back here to tell a little bit about kind of the progression we've made. When we originally came, we were talking about what the donation would go towards, and that was towards our addictions pilot program. So at the Backdoor mission, we have a variety of services. We have 10, 15 plus services that we offer, from food, housing supports, income support, medical clinic. But what we were putting this money towards specifically was to help with access to beds for addictions treatment in this new program that we're developing and rolling out with our patient population. Bear with me if I have my phone out here and I'm looking at it, just sharing with you some of the notes about that addictions program and some of the progression that's happened. Some of it's been throughout the whole year, some of it has been since I was here last time and talked about it. But essentially, for background of our addictions pilot program, what it does is it increases the level of access to addictions treatment and a continuum of care from our staff through those stages of addictions treatment. There's multiple stages. There's pre-treatment, there's detox, there's treatment, there's post-treatment. Often it's hard for many populations for anybody to access these stages of treatment because they're a bit fragmented. With our patient population, they're often dealing with psychiatric illness, substance use disorder, so it becomes increasingly more challenging for them to access these stages, get into a program which often costs a lot of money, and to get through it. So what we do is we have this pilot program with people who are familiar with the system. They work with the patrons to get them into beds, find what beds are available, whether it's public, whether it's private, and then help progress them through those stages all the way, even past treatment program, into housing, because as I said, we're working with the homeless population in this pilot program. We can't just put them through treatment and then kind of let them go back to the situation they're in before. You have to put them back into, you have to try to get them into housing so that they can remain in that place of stability. So that in essence is kind of what our pilot program is. As I said, we're targeting a portion of the population. We're not, like, a lot of people need access to these programs, but we're working with the homeless, and they often have psychiatric illness, substance use disorder. They are in critical need of this service, but they're often more than any other portion of the population, they have less access to it. So a higher critical need, less access than the average person. So that's who we're specifically working with. Since when we originally came to talk about the program, we were hiring a new coordinator. We had 1 year the pilot program kind of already happened. We wanted to continue with the development of the program. We wanted to hire a really experienced coordinator to come in and support people through that process. We did hire someone since then. His name is Jeff. He's been doing this line of work for 18 years, and he brings a vast knowledge of as I said, the system. He knows the different private, the different public beds and treatment centers that you can get people into. So that knowledge is really important because he kind of brings it all together like a little spider web of, where can you go next? That's what he connects with the knowledge and experience that he has. A really important point that was a little bit connected to this group was that addictions treatment for women in Ontario is very scarce. There's only some, as I said, there's multiple stages. Only some of those stages exist for women. There's a decreased amount of it. One thing that Jeff was able to do in his time being here was he was able to build a relationship with a women's only center, privately funded in-bed addictions treatment program. This treatment offers specialized programming for women and with a low staff to client ratio for improved support. Additionally, on top of that, through our program so far, we have 4 male and 2 female clients pursuing treatment. Of them, we have 3 recent graduates who recently graduated, who are sober and in a stable condition, and we have 2 in treatment centers at this time. So thank you for the support that you provided. A lot of people have connected with me about volunteering at the Backdoor mission, so thank you for your interest, allowing us to share the knowledge and your financial support towards our program. Thank you.